few years ago, I had a conversation with a mortgage broker who was absolutely crushing it with referrals. His business was thriving and he had a steady flow of clients coming in. But when I asked him about his website, honestly, he just shrugged and he said, I don't need anyone. I don't really need one. Most of my business comes from word of mouth. That was his response. Now, fast forward to today, and that same broker is struggling. His referral pipeline has dried up. A competitor moved into his patch with an absolutely killer online marketing presence. And here's the big one. Potential clients started questioning his credibility because they couldn't find him online. Now, look, I get it. For years, mortgage brokers have built their business on relationships, on trust, and on good old-fashioned networking. And that still works, honestly, but the game has changed. Clients no longer are just taking their mate's word for it when they're choosing a broker. Instead, they're doing what we all do before making any decision these days. They are Googling it. And if they search for you and they don't find a website, that is a massive problem. Here's what I have seen happens to brokers who resist having their own website. The first thing is you lose credibility before you even speak to a client. Imagine a potential client hears about you from a friend, but then they look you up and there's no website, just a LinkedIn page with a few posts from 2021. What do? They move on. A website makes you look established, professional, and worth trusting. The second thing is you miss out on organic leads. Brokers who rely solely on referrals are at the mercy of other people sending business their way. A website with SEO-friendly content, think about blogs, FAQs, and a clear service page, they work 24/7 to bring leads straight to you. No chasing, no hoping someone recommends you. It's a really simple strategy. The third one is the competitors will take your business without you even realizing. I've worked with brokers who were convinced that they had a loyal client base only to find out that their loyal clients went to a competitor simply because they had a better online presence that answered all of the questions they had up front. The fourth one you have is scaling becomes so much harder. If your goal is to grow your business, a website is a non-negotiable. It's a hub where potential clients can learn about you, book calls, and see proof of your expertise without you having to be directly involved in every single interaction. The fifth one we have is it limits your brand and authority. The best mortgage brokers don't just sell mortgages, they educate, they build trust, they create relationships. A website lets you showcase your clients' success stories, blog about industry insights, and position yourself as an expert. Without it, you are just another broker fighting for attention. Building a mortgage business without a website is like trying to run a shop without a front door. You might have great products, or in this case, a great service, but if no one can easily walk in and see what you offer, you are making it way harder than it needs to be. Your website does not need to be fancy at all. It just needs to clearly explain who you help and how. It needs to show client testimonials and proof of success. It needs to have a simple way for people to contact or book a call with you. The brokers who are thriving right now aren't necessarily the best at mortgages. They're the best at being visible to the right people. And that starts with having a solid online presence. Now, if you want to learn more about how you can boost your online presence and your marketing, then check out this deep dive here, which is my mortgage marketing blueprint, which is about a 15-minute long masterclass that breaks down all of the steps, about 7 steps to grow your business online with marketing and digital branding. Check it out.